So, I'm tired and it's been a long day, but I just thought I'd share something. Have you ever pissed somebody off and you really don't know what you did wrong? And you think you're a pretty decent human being, trying to do the right thing, and it doesn't matter. We were fishing, and me and Lil was this weekend, and her dad's family, like, I don't know, 6 people. We've always had a good time fishing with them and stuff. Well, suddenly they get up to leave, and I knew they hadn't been there long. And I said, "Well, I didn't mean to run you off." And the mom, goes, "Really, Amy, sometimes your fucking mouth is just unbelievable." And I was shocked, because I had just been sitting there listening to music in my lawn chair, blowing bubbles with a bubble wand that my other friend, gave me at a memorial birthday party for her deceased boyfriend. And yeah, and then she about fell in the mud. And I started laughing again, and I said, "Ooh, be careful." And then I seen her at the gas station a couple days later, and I thought, I'm finally going to get her right here and see what the problem is. So I pulled up in my little yellow Kia, and she was on her phone at the gas station where she works, and she looked over and side-eyed me, and then like, ugh, this bitch. So I sat there and waited, and nothing. She walked her ass all the way around the corner of the gas station, went in the other door. Still didn't acknowledge me, I sent her messages too, saying it's kind of shitty that you said that in front of all the little kids, and asked her what the problem was, but nothing. I'm not trying to get attention. I'm not like that. I'm not whining, bitching. Just some people, I don't know. My mom was a Sunday school teacher, and she always taught me to be the bigger person, kill them with kindness, whatever. So then tonight, we go fishing stuff with our Russian friends to show them, how to fish and stuff like that, because they didn't have that there. And they love America. So I took Tatiana, my friend, Marika and Lily stayed out in the car just right outside. And my daughter Lily's ex-best friend, Mia's mom, Tara, was in there working the register. And I was like, oh, she don't look like such a hog today, is what I was kind of thinking. But, I'm not a bitch. But, yeah, she had on like a fake old porno wig-looking blonde thing, like a nun thing, getting nun thing going on. I don't know. Sorry, just. But anyway, I said, "Oh, I really like your hair." And there was an old man standing there, and she just totally acted like I was, just like somebody farted or something, or like it was a fucking nothing happened. Nobody said anything. That old man, I could hear him go, "Ooh," and he walked out. My Russian friend, she looked really confused, and that bothered me. She looked a little upset, and that bothered me too, because they're sweet, good people, and I like to try to protect them from idiots. And I said, "Hey, I'm used to it. Been like that my whole life. Doesn't matter." Even when we got up to the register, Tara was still being a bitch, and Tatiana had forgot her wallet in the car. She didn't want to get a drink. I made her get a water, but anyway, so I had to have Holgetta ring us up twice, for 2 different things, whatever. She still didn't say nothing. And then right in front of her, I said, like I said, I'm used to it. Doesn't bother me. So we get out in the car, and she's like, "Amy, why? How does that make you feel?" She goes, "Why do people do that?" Because, like, her neighbor doesn't like me either. I never did shit to Bonnie either. Bonnie, you can suck it as well. And I said, I feel disappointed in them. I really do. As a fucking human being. Grow a pair of nuts. Be kind to your fellow man, woman. Everybody has a bad fucking day, We all got shit that we're worrying about, stressing the fuck out about.